Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Wherever you're watching from, just drop a comment and tell us where you're watching from. All right. Welcome to Cheesy Media. So we just talk about some of the trending issues related to Enugu State. Something is just I just came across that is quite funny. I mean, Enugu Air just launched some few days ago, and it was a happy event in so many ways because for the very first time, this is history in the making. Enugu State now has an airline, and the whole country was agog with it. There are so many persons who spoke very, very glowingly about Enugu State and its governor, Barrister Ndubisimba, about how he has transformed the state, how he has given the state some facelift, what he has been able to achieve in the last few, years. This is just 2 years and a few months since he assumed office, and many persons did not give him a chance, given what had happened in 2023. I mean, we had the wave. Enugu State was one of the states that had the Labour Party wave owing to the popularity of Peter Obi. So those numbers came really hastily strong for the very first time in a very long time. In fact, since 1999, it's been very difficult for any political party to have an inroad into, the Enugu state. So it happened in 2023. It was historic. You can imagine where a place where PDP sweeps 100%, they're not able to gather at least 50% in the federal election, in the Senate and the House of Reps. In the Senate, in fact, it took the grace of God for the PDP to come back in Enugu West, where Kwerimadu came from. We still have the PDP person who, is from there, who eventually won. But in the other two senatorial zones, the Enugu North and the Enugu South, you could tell that numbers were wiped away. All right, but that's actually not the issue, the case we're talking about, because we're going to get into that later. But I want to bring us to speed with what's going on right now. The Enugu State government, through the special assistants, senior special assistant to the governor on media, has just released a statement. I mean, the Enugu State airline that we just launched yesterday, somebody is already impersonating it online, and that is not a good thing. Somebody's already impersonating in Enugu State online, especially on this Twitter. Sometimes I even wonder whether this social media is even a good thing or a bad thing. You know how it is when you go online and you are looking for a particular company, okay? You're looking for a particular company and you find different handles. Like, for instance, you go online, you're looking for, say, Ministry of Agriculture. And then you go to Ministry of Agriculture, you search, and then you see several Ministry of Agricultures, whether they are online, they are offline, or whether they are, just somewhere. It's just devastating that we're hearing that the Enugu Air we just launched the other day. Why people were planning and they're happy that they're excited that they're going to start using Enugu Air. Some persons are already planning to dupe people, using Enugu Air platform. Now let me explain to you how it goes so that you don't fall a victim. I will display to you this particular legit handle of Enugu Airlines. All right, I'll display to you because there are some other ones that are really, 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 really fake, and I'm sure that in due course they are going to now verify it. All right, I'll display to you the official Enugu Airlines handle. Again, I want to also state that it can be quite dicey because, again, it's ZJet that have been contracted to manage Enugu Air. So when you go on the website of Enugu Airlines, you click on the booking platform. It takes you to ZJet's platform. All right, it takes you to a ZJet platform where you do your booking. That's where your booking happens. That's where you make your payments. That's where you say where you are headed to when you are coming back in case you are paying for round trip. So it's a little bit confusing here and there. I think this is actually what happens from the get-go, from the beginning, whenever some things like this are up. These are the things that happen, So when it does happen like this, over time, these things are smoothened out. We know that people who are out there who are out to dupe people, so you should be very, very careful. So mind you, let me display this document for you. This is the original site, just in case you're on Twitter, you're looking for how to reach out to Enugu Air. This is at Enugu Airlines, at Enugu Airlines. It's clearly boldly written there. It's just like it's not being verified just yet. The official X account for Enugu Air, an Enugu state-owned airline operated by ZJet Limited. Reliable air travel that feels like home. Book now. All right, that's airline enuguairlines.com. They joined in April 2025. They have 4 following and it's 170 followers already. All right, and I also wanted to put out this particular document because it is the document that would explain clearly what they were trying to do here. So here's another document. Official notice from Enugu Air. It says, we are of unaffiliated accounts impersonating Enugu Air on X, that's Twitter. Please be advised that at Enugu Airlines is the only verified X Twitter handle for the airlines. All right. At Enugu Airlines is the only verified X handle of Enugu Air. All right. It continues. Let me put you so that you will read it together. It continues by saying that Enugu Air is an Enugu state-owned airline operated by ZJet Limited, and our public communications are handled by an official team. To protect our brand and travelers, we encourage the public to report any misleading accounts or positioning as Enugu Air. For accurate update visits, https //enuguairlines.com. Follow us on X at Enugu Airlines. All right. Fly right, fly on time with the real Enugu Air. All right. There you go. So it's official, guys. Something that you should be very circumspect of. Everyone is looking forward to chop money from. This company is just starting, and sometimes some of these baby steps can lead us to losing funds. Beyond just losing funds, I also wanted to say that you all to be circumspect, to be very careful about the people you pay your monies to. If you are not sure, I mean, there's nothing that is so bad if you leave the comfort of your home and go straight to the airport to pay for it yourself. Or you can better still, just pay via the bank. I think it's working. I've heard and seen people who have on their own gone to several places on their own, have tried to book online, and they say it's actually seamless. They say it's seamless. And I also have a video explaining to you how you can book on Enugu Air. I did a video on that. How you can book on Enugu Air. All you need to do is to go to the website enuguairlines.com, click on it, and on the place where they say booking, click on it, and it will take you to a platform that belongs to ZJet. It's a website that belongs to ZJet, and then you do your booking just like you do your ordinary bookings there. Just like you do with every other ones that you use, whether it's Airpeace or other platform. But I just wanted to put out there that Enugu Airlines, there are people who are out there impersonating the airlines, and they're trying to take advantage of the fact that the airlines is very new, and because it's very new, it is becoming it's a popular brand. It's a popular brand, and it's something that everybody wants to identify with. And so people are just around it, trying to cut corners or trying to eat people or trying to make money. Some people are also trying to even clone the website. So I thought to share this with you so that it is very clear with everybody, that so you don't fall prey for some of these people who are out there. And if you are in any way doubting this, like I always say, this is live, online. Send a message. There's a number showing on your screen right there. You may want to call that number, or maybe even send us a message. And by the way, it's not even just about this Enugu Air thing. It could be anything that you have seen in Enugu State that you may want to talk about, you want to touch on, or you want to speak on, or you want to feel that you are a little bit uncomfortable with the current administration, or maybe you want to praise the current administration. I mean, it's not every time we criticize. Sometimes we also have to praise, because when somebody does something's well and something's good, it's good that you praise them. So it is also important that you send us videos, send us pictures, anything happening in your locality, in your area that you think that needs to be touched on, that it needs to be discussed. We would love to hear from you. Just calling that number, or send us a WhatsApp message. Send us the videos of whatever it is that you're trying to show to the world. Send us pictures of whatever it is that you're trying to show to the world. You can also call in, and in due course, we're going to be opening the phone lines for you to be able to call in and tell us, what exactly your reactions are to some of regional issues, national issues, or any other issues as relates to the matters affecting us, or affecting the Indibo, or in fact residents of Enugu State, as the case may be. So there are several things. I mean, I don't know if you've heard about the deployment of security to Ehamufu. A whole lot of persons have been complaining about the security breakdown in Ehamufu lately. And the governor has gone beyond just the rhetorics. I've deployed helicopters. The helicopters, I did a video on it. I mean, if you can check it out on the video platforms, there are visuals of the 3 helicopters that have been deployed to that axis. So there will be no reason for anybody to say they're going to kill somebody and run into the bush. The helicopter is going to basically navigate and capture you. So I mean, it's beginning to look really cool and cozy, especially for those who have been complaining bitterly about the security situation in Hamufu. Hopefully, we wouldn't have to have those issues that we had earlier with some persons losing their lives because they went to the farm, or some others getting raped just because they found themselves in the farm. So with this latest development by the state governor, it becomes imperative that security situation improves, and hopefully people can return back to their farms. I understand that the Archbishop of that axis had his first mass even last week, so I'm hoping that he's going to have the second, this coming Sunday. So everything returns to normal. And of course, the governor also spoke about improving telecommunications in that area, improving the communication setup in that area, so that it be easy for anyone to call anyone at any point in time if there is any breakdown of law and order. I just want to appreciate everyone who has joined us this afternoon for a short notice, because it's something that was breaking and I needed to put it out there immediately to state clearly that there have been some communications from the state government of Enugu State saying clearly that some persons who are looking to impersonate this new airlines, and they're out there. Just in case you have found 1 or 2 persons, you know what to do. You can call the numbers scrolling on your screen, or you can speak to us. We would also connect to those who are who matter a lot. All right, we appreciate you. We thank you for all that you have done, all that you have giving us in terms of support. We are back shortly for some of the breaking news out there. All right, take care and have yourselves a beautiful evening.